In the front yard of the house where we used to live in Springfield.
Caryl, we can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
I can hear her, Peg. Yeah.
I can as well.
Is it Peg? Maybe it's Peg's?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I
Everybody.
can hear you too.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. It's all right. We'll take it from the top. How's that?
We still can't hear you. No sound in the Zoom.
It must be you. It must be your computer.
Peg, it's your computer. Everyone else is hearing.
Everybody else can hear me. So all right. Okay. It's okay. You can all hear me now, right? You're good? Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. In the front yard of the house where we used to live in Springfield is a beautiful October glory maple tree. We intentionally chose to plant this kind of tree because its fruit was beauty. A gorgeously shaped tree with lots of beautiful leaves. Unfortunately, when the tree was about 4 years old, a large branch split off during a windstorm, and we lost a third of the tree. Honestly, we weren't sure it would survive. However, it remained connected to and nourished by its roots. And over time, it healed, recovered its beautiful shape, and has grown into a tall, strong, leafy tree. I think this October glory tree reflects today's gospel message for us. It is essential that we remain connected to nourishment, to the source of all life, to God, in order to grow through the storms, challenges, and celebrations of life. To take a closer look at this, I invite all of us to go on an exploration walk, a homily hike of sorts, into who and what connects us to life. We'll do this by walking onto 3 different branches, always remembering that these branches are connected to and embraced by the source of all life. Let's begin by walking onto the people branch. Think of the thousands of people who are in our family tree. Take a long look back through the generations and consider how each of our ancestors is part of who we are today. Their life gave birth to ours. Their faith was handed on to us. Their choices affected the life we now live. As a brief example, I remember my grandmother who sailed from Ireland to America in 1930 as a single mom when she was in her early 20s and my dad was 5 years old. She showed such great courage and inner strength in choosing to leave her homeland and voyage into the unknown, seeking a better life. I will always be grateful for that life-giving, courageous choice she made, and how my people branch is stronger because of her and certainly my dad. Think now of those who came after us. Children, nieces, nephews, grandchildren, cousins who have carried or are carrying life's torch into the future, even as we live into the future with them. Think of our spouses, soulmates, friends, neighbors, fellow faith journeyers, teachers, coaches, and mentors who have walked side by side with us. They have guided and challenged us to to be fully who we are and drink deeply of life's fruits. Think of medical people who have helped us live in healthier ways and have connected us to the source of life through their healing presence and practices. So many people connect us with the source of all life. Let us each take a long, loving look at all who are part of our people branch and be grateful for them, the lessons they have taught us, and the gifts they have shared. The second branch we'll walk onto is the activity branch. As we know, there's no shortage of activities. So the question is, what activities are life-giving for us? Perhaps reading, watching a movie, or writing poetry, or being part of a book club or faith-sharing group connects us with life. Playing or watching sports, enjoying Tai Chi Cha, gardening, or music may be links to life for us. Maybe it's teaching, coaching, cooking, or working that gets our life juices flowing. When caring for animals, playing with children, or engaging in service opportunities, we may feel connected to the source of life. I invite each of us to listen to the beat of our heart as we choose activities and participate in them. Be aware of how this activity branch is connecting us with God, our life source. The third one we'll walk onto is the place branch. Each of us has our happy place or places that feed our spirit. For me, my happy place is climbing the mountains in Vermont or Colorado to get a good view from the top. A favorite for many people is the great outdoors. The ocean, the beach, the mountains, the lake, the woods. In the Philadelphia area, Longwood Gardens and Tyler Arboretum are places where we can be immersed in the beauty of flowers, trees, and fountains. Perhaps the arts give us life. Places where paintings, sculptures, and concerts buoy our spirit. Maybe it's places of play that offer life connections. For some, it could be playgrounds, golf courses, or athletic fields. For others, traveling to a new spot, a favorite place, or a long-awaited destination breathes life into their soul. Just a quick story. Recently, our daughter Tara, her husband Paul, and their 2-year-old daughter Tenley visited Sesame Place in San Diego, California. The pictures of Tenley hugging Elmo, Abby, and Oscar the Grouch were precious. Although we weren't there, seeing the photos and hearing about their adventures afterwards made my heart sing. Sometimes we don't even need to be there. We can be in that place of life through someone else's experience. It's important that we each look at our place branch and immerse ourselves in places that are especially life-giving for us. No matter where we are on our life journey, a time of smooth sailing and joy, a time of struggle or grief, a time of transition or uncertainty, know that our God of love and life is within and around us in every moment. In the coming weeks, let us open ourselves to the divine energy coursing through our people, activity, and place branches. Let us also listen to the ways the Holy One is calling us to reach out and be a branch of nourishment and life for others. I encourage you to share what is life-giving for you during our time of homily response, if you wish, or later with someone from your people branch. As we end our homily hike, I share these words from today's second reading by Francis of Assisi. Remember that everything imparts God's grace.